Yo, what's up everybody, it's your boy Mike Mac and I'm back with another video about Jobless reincarnation. Alright, real quick, am I the only one that calls it that? Everybody else says Mushoku Tensei and I'm like, am I the only one that says Jobless reincarnation? Is that not a little bit easier? I'm just, whatever. But yeah, so this actually might be like top 1 isekai when it's done. Honestly, it's already top 3 low key. But yeah, and to explain why, most isekais they normally just suck because they follow a similar pattern. You know what I'm saying? Guy comes to a world, OP power. Maybe you got like harem women. They fine. You like the women more than the main character, or you might not just like anybody at all. They'll throw in a black one, and it's just no story, no plot, no world building, no change on the power system, no nothing. But Jobless reincarnation, it's got all of that. So one of the things that I always gotta say when it comes to an isekai story is, what is the world, how is the character affected by the world, and how does he grow in the world? That's like the main things that you need for an isekai story when it comes to me. And I feel like Jobless reincarnation has those, and it does those in an amazing way. And honestly, the only ones I really can think of that stand toe to toe with it, I'm actually caught up on reincarnation as a slime. I'm gonna start doing videos on that too. And you know what I'm saying, like, while I can't really say I care too much about the characters, because I honestly I've never really got attached to any of the characters, the way they've done the world is amazing. When I look at ReZero, the way the plot has been done, where you understand the world a little bit, but you don't really know too much about like the other kingdoms. You don't even know too much about like the king presidency race thing. Like, we really don't know too much about that. But then you have the plot of the story, and you have the characters that are amazing. You know what I'm saying? Only other thing I'd want to throw in there, honestly, is like Shield Hero. And Shield Hero, where you have how the world affects Naofumi, how Naofumi moves, how the system works. The system is explained pretty great. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's those things, but Jobless reincarnation has all of those. And it's giving ReZero competition for top 1 isekai. And to say why, because you have our main character, who, by the way, back in his Japanese life, we still don't know what his name was. I'm actually kinda happy about that. And you have him in the world, you have him actually learning magic and explaining the magic as he learns it, as well as learning it from some other people like Roxy and getting it explained there. We got the swordsmanship. We understand the multiple styles of swordsmanship. You know that Paul is a master level of like, what, 5 of them? Or all 6? Ghislaine is a sword god of all of them. We know about the different races, the languages of those races. Now we are getting introduced into the gods of those races. We met the human god in episode 9. We met God in episode 9. I don't even know if God is in ReZero. But, you know what I'm saying? So, we're seeing Rudy's family on multiple sides. Not just his parents' side, we're also seeing it from the gray outside with the 4 different families, and we're about to get involved with something in that. We're getting into the other worlds. We're in the demon world right now. We met Roxy's parents. Roxy is 44. Can we talk about that? Shouts to Obama. But you know what I'm saying? Like, the characters, you gotta love hate Paul. You gotta love Zenith. You gotta love Ilya, although she was tripping. Roxy, who doesn't like Roxy? Eris, some people might be iffy on Eris because, you know, she had the episodes being a tsundere and beating up people and being, you know what I'm saying, kind of a bitch. But now she's like just precious and adorable. You got Rudy. Hopefully you love Rudy. And if you hate Rudy, he should be growing on you right now. Because honestly, with this past episode, you know what I'm saying, like, when we got to see the mental state of Rudy, and we understand that he's still like mentally where he was before, you know what I'm saying, like thinking he's a loser, thinking that he's just, you know what I'm saying, somebody to live life throughout every day. It's interesting because when he was giving his words about it, thinking that he had died again, you know what I'm saying, that thought he was going to be reincarnated again, he got mad. He was like, I'm not getting my hopes up again. I was really thinking I was going to do something better this time, and now look where I'm at. I'm back at square zero. All right, I don't want to go through this shit again. Just let me die. Just, you know what I'm saying? Because if I believe that I'll have something better again, I'm just going to end up despairing. And that really takes the insight into this guy really thought he was doing something better. You know what I'm saying? He was really looking forward to making something of himself this time, and I can't hate that. You know, like, yeah, he does some scummy things. Yeah, he does some very questionable things. He did one this episode where he was smiling at a sleeping heiress, but like, you know that he really wants to do better. So I feel like with this, it just adds more to the character. Then you look at stuff at the world, the lore we got behind with the, honestly, I'm going to probably mess it up, the superb or the superb, you know what I'm saying, their race and how they were supposedly tricked by Lapis, who was looked at as a hero, you know what I'm saying? So now we're getting more into the lore of the story, to where we thought these evil monsters actually turned out to have been tricked and to have been led down a dark path thanks to like mind changing or mind warping weapons that they thought was helping them, but actually ended up giving them a terrible reputation. So understanding that, you know what I'm saying, looking at how we understand more about Roxy's race. Oh yeah, Roxy's race, they can live to about like 200 years. That's a thing. Her parents are like in the hundreds, and yet they still look like 40. Roxy is 40. Looks about like 15 or 16. So it's crazy how we're getting all this information, this lore. And honestly, with how it is so early, nothing feels forced. Nothing feels just dropped on you. Everything feels properly paced. It feels properly timed. The information we're getting, it's like we get a bit, but we don't get everything. And they just know how to sprinkle in just enough. You know what I'm saying? It's like the Salt Bay. They know how to do the perfect touch with it. And it's just insane, and it's moving at a great pace. And then when you add into the way they've done the animation of the story, because you know what I'm saying, the manga and the pretty sure the art's really good, but with the animation of the story, with the way they've handled just the fights, the way they've handled the magic, the sound effects of the magic, like honestly, I remember somebody was doing a review on when Rudy did like the first little water ball thing. He was like, yo, the water sounds like water. And then I thought about it and I was like, the water really does sound like water. And it sounds stupid, but that is what it is. So, you know what I'm saying, like, when you actually understand just everything that is about this anime and this story, honestly, when it's finished, it's probably going to be hard to top, you know? Because everything is being done just perfectly. Yes, Rudy is a scumbag loser, you know what I'm saying? But for what he used to be in life, that's what he should be now, you know what I'm saying? But he's actually trying to grow out of it. We see that he actually has an issue with how he used to be, and we know now he wants to move forward, and he is moving forward. He even said it himself. Once he heard about the story of Rich, I don't know how to say that man's name. Alright, I'm sorry. Alright, bitch, I'm American. But when you see just how Rudy took his story seriously, and you understand that like he actually wants to help him out sincerely, because he understands what it's like to have a troubled past and want to make up for it. So now he's not just looking at it like, nah, your reputation is pretty much gone, bro. Your race, everybody's gonna look at him as evil. Instead of doing like that, he's like, you know what? This guy actually took care of me and Eris. He didn't try anything crazy. He didn't try anything funny. He's a nice dude. I want to help him out. So now Rudy is, genuinely trying to help him there. And you see that small bit of growth that even he commented on himself. And it's just amazing to see, Eris being completely death afraid of this man, as she should have been from the story she was told. But as she stated, Mom is a liar. She said that these guys would eat me if I stayed up too late. And you know what I'm saying, she had this over dramatic reaction just from legends and never meeting somebody, so she had no other idea but to be scared. But now look at it. They're having a conversation. She's pretty excited to talk to him and learn about him. When they're going off, you know what I'm saying, she's she's trying to be the older sister to a 400-year-old man. Then, you know what I'm saying, when she gets the chance to actually leave, she's actually like very comfortable starting an adventure with this guy. It's just great to see, man. And another thing about Eris, when she actually had the moment of being courteous, showing proper manners and etiquette, and giving a bow to say goodbye. That was great. It was just so great. What could you hate about that? You know what I'm saying? So it's just all these things that's put into one that honestly, that Jobless reincarnation is something serious. This past episode definitely highlighted a lot of the perfect things about it. And honestly, I'm just so happy to watch it. I'm happy it's here. I'm happy somebody took the time out to make it. And I'm looking forward to where this thing actually goes in the future. I'm also looking forward to Ghislaine coming back. We need to find my queen, okay? Find my queen with the brick booty. Let's get it. Hashtag brick booty. But yeah, so if you have any thoughts on the episode 9, put down in the comments. If you have anything to say about Jobless reincarnation in general, share it with me. You know what I'm saying? The good, the bad, the ugly. You know what I'm saying? Let's talk about it. Because there's some questionable things about this stuff too. But at the same time, you can't really tell me that it's bad all the way. So let's talk about it some more, and let's look forward to the next video. And if you are, be sure to hit the like button, be sure to subscribe, hit the notification bell so you know when it drops, because plenty more Jobless reincarnation videos coming. And I'll be sure to see you next time. But first, make sure that you surpass your limits and plus ultra.
This shit is too easy. Tell them I have no rivals. When I walk up in the spot, they know they nothing to me, and they gotta beg for their survival.